I'm Gary Martin, one of the PGA pros from Huddersfield Golf Club, and today I'm joined with Toheed.
Hello.
And we're going to be completing the 9 holes of golf that we started last week. So me and Toheed, we're smiling like Cheshire Cats because we've got some new audio. And,
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's a little bit more compact, so it wouldn't stick out on our ass.
Yeah. So we're going to be completing the holes. Obviously Toheed's already played sort of 6 holes. We're going to be playing 7, 8 and 9. And we're just going to be testing the water really and seeing what, Toheed can shoot in his first ever 9 holes. If we can get under 50,
Yes.
that'd be really good.
Well, frankly, I'm getting a little bit more nervous.
Yeah.
Since I came to the course. I think it's a very different than hitting and, when you're standing and hitting on the driving range. It's a different ball game. Lot of course management because you're not guiding me.
Yeah.
I'm just on my own initiative doing whatever I can.
Yeah, so if you are just tuning in, if you've not seen the first 7 holes, go and watch that. We teed off the forward tees because it's Toheed's first ever round, and what we're going to be doing after completing these 7 holes, without any tuition or course management, we're going to go around and the holes that Toheed struggled on, I'm going to show him how to play. So we're going to do a bit of course management and see if we can improve on what's happened, in this first 9 holes. And, show you guys how much you can learn from course management.
Yeah.
It's not just about hitting a golf ball.
Absolutely. And in hindsight, because there has been almost a week since we played the first 6 holes, if I retrospectively kind of evaluate myself, I think I could have done a lot better on first hole than what I did.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't know anything how to deal with that particular hole, and I messed it up. But I think in future I'll improve definitely. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
He's not a driver because he could reach the out of bounds, but we're going to let him play this one as he sees it. Hopefully it's a good shot. It's made a good connection. Keep an eye on it, Toheed. It's gone a bit to the right. I don't think it's going to reach the out of bounds. You might have just seen it bounce up there. So again, that was your usual slice.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my predicament. I can't get rid of slice. I tried, and I'm not very successful at this stage.
I'm having a little bit of a chuckle to myself because I think there'll be a lot of golfers who are watching this thinking, that's exactly my problem, and I've had that problem for 20 years. So, it is a common shot amongst us golfers, and I don't know if that might relate to hockey, could it, or is that possible?
A bit of both. I have a propensity to hit hard. I also have an inclination to kind of play a bit of cut shot rather than follow on kind of shot.
With hockey, did you used to shape the ball then?
You do, because you want a ball to go to a certain place. It's a bit of deceiving the player in front of you that you're hitting this way, but when you cut it and it goes to the different person.
I think there is a few hockey players watching this series.
I wasn't professional. I was just
Who knows? He could be Happy Gilmore. Right, so we're going to find his ball. He did land in play. I did see it bounce a few times, but I think he was lucky there. And this is, what I'm going to talk to him a little bit about, when we come out again, is to think about what possibly could go wrong with the driver. And he brought into play there the out of bounds, but because he didn't connect with it quite as well as he could have done, if he'd have hit it straight, I think he'd have been out because he hits it a long way. So let's find his ball. So we have found his ball. He is very, very close to the out of bounds. I think if he would have hit that driver straight and struck it a bit better, he would have definitely gone out. So
right, again, I'm not sure the distance. Okay.
How far?
Anyway, that's the only club I have. So I'm gonna play safe towards the bunker. See if I can keep the ball in play.
Right, okay.
Unless you want me to slice it again, so you kind of,
I'm not going to coach you here.
Okay. I have no idea where it's going to land, but I'll try. Oh.
Unlucky.
I'm happy. Still in play quite
Yeah.
nicely.
Well, it's a good bad shot. You know, you've advanced it, and I think you could definitely chip on from there. I think that's a great example of there's no pictures on a scorecard, is there, Toheed? Because he's hit 2 shots, both could have, you know, been in trouble, but he's actually got now probably 50, 60 yards to the green, and you know, he knocked that on and 2 putt, and it, you know, who cares what it looked like?
Yes, of course. It's still in play, still showing on the fairway, and that's what matters.
Golf's not a game of perfect. So here we are. How far is it on your watch, Toheed, to the flag?
Watch gone bonkers.
Watch has gone bonkers. Golf buddies, has the battery gone?
Right, okay. Is it about 60 yards from here again?
Yeah, if I was guessing, I would say it's about 60 yards.
Okay.
Fantastic connection. Wow. It's landed short. Is it going to roll down? It is a little bit wet today. It's rolled onto the green,
And
just
I
the
use
front edge, the sand wedge. I think that's a great lesson for newer golfers there. That, you know, Toheed's just said, you know, how far is it to the flag? And when you're playing them pitch shots, you know, you've got to consider how far it is to the actual landing area where you'd like the ball to land, and consider how much, you know, the ball's going to roll when it lands, and that's dependent on what club you choose. So, you know, if you're playing an 8 iron, you know, it might land or carry 50% of the way and roll 50%. But if you're playing a pitching wedge or a sand wedge, you might need to land it 80% of the way, you know. So you've got to consider that when you're playing these kind of shots.
Right.
So Toheed is just short of the green actually, but he's there for free. Now just be careful with your trolley. Just keep it out of the white lined areas. I think you've got to have a bit of tolerance with new golfers, you know, when they make these mistakes, because they're not doing it through ignorant, or you know, it's just a lack of.
Well, you can use the word
experience.
ignorance.
Yeah, it's not ignorance.
It's lack of knowledge.
Yeah. So it's quite. It's a downhill putter that he's got. See how well he judges this one. I think these are going to be really hard, you know, to judge the slopes. You know, it's his first time out, but let's see how he does. That's a long stroke. I knew straight away that it were going to be passed.
No way.
Is it going to come back down? No, it's going to get stuck
No
up
way.
there.
Again, the same thing. I had no knowledge, no idea of the speed, of the distance.
And this, you know, just experience, a lack of. Come on. Be nice if we can get 2 putts from there. Come on, come on, come on, keep coming. He would have liked it a little bit closer.
I messed it up, haven't I?
No, you can still get out of jail here with a 6, a double bogey if you hold this. Come on, you can do it. Oh, unlucky.
Nope.
Take your time. This one's just as important as a 300-yarder. Well done.
Triple bogey.
Triple bogey.
It's okay. It's
okay.
all right. Oh,
It's a good strike. It's just
no, it went on. Sorry, I can chip it from there to the green.
One thing I'm impressed with, how much attention you paid to that. Even though it weren't a good shot, you kept your eyes on it till it landed.
Right.
And you'll be surprised how many people, when they've hit a bad shot, take their eyes off it and then they don't know where it's gone.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about my ball as well, you know. I think I landed on the left. I think distance was very similar probably.
What's that?
The ball is there.
Oh, you mean distance? Yeah, the distance
was
is good.
fine, I think. It's
Yeah, I
just
think
the direction.
Shows the right club, and
Yeah,
I think if you do get the right distance, you're never going to be that far away.
yeah,
In fact, it's landed in a good area. It took all the trouble out of play here.
yes.
This has worked out
Well,
quite
it worked out quite well. It's almost on the green, which is I'm happy
And
about.
credit to the club as well.
Well, it just worked.
I think you got lucky there.
I just guessed it.
I think that's done quite well. That's done quite well.
I'll take it.
Technique-wise,
I'll take it any day.
I think we'll take the result. I mean, from a coaching point of view. So, Toheed, what I want you to do is take your bag to the other side of the green.
Okay.
And always try to get your bag, you know, going in the direction of the next tee.
Okay.
But I think coaching-wise, guys.
If I don't know where is the next tee, then.
Sorry, yeah. The next tee's in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have probably told you that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Sack the caddy.
You're a bit too laxed.
So let's have a look here at Toheed's ball. Do you know what? He's left himself an uphill putt. I'm not sure if that's by fluke or good judgment.
Why else could it be?
So he's actually got a putt for a par. So this is a par putt. We've not done really that much on green reading yet. We've done a little bit on weight. So hopefully he gets good control of distance. But I think aiming and it does come a lot through experience. Oh, steady, steady. He's got a great weight. I knew we were going to get a good weight. He's been practicing that
nearly
a lot.
there. Is it given?
We'll see it in. Get used to tapping them ones in. Well done. If you're going to be playing with Paul Green, you know, in a few weeks' time, he'll be expecting you to tap them ones in. He'll not give you any of them.
Okay. And bogey, to be honest, I'm quite happy about it.
Hey, you even know terminology.
What I mean? Yeah.
Good connection. That's it. Keep an eye on it. I've seen it bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still bouncing, so we're all right there, guys.
Yeah.
He's just hit it over the right corner of that bunker. It is shortly cut, so we should be able to find that one. So we're just walking to Toheed's ball there, and we're just talking about one of the advantages Toheed has got for a new golfer, is that you're quite long off the tee, aren't you?
Yeah, because I don't know, I love to hit hard. I know it's not always helpful, definitely not, because you need the technique and skills should prevail, but I rely on a bit of force as well. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, sometimes you kind of end up out of bounds.
Yeah, so Toheed's very good at taking sort of like fairway bunkers out to play off the tee, because he's hitting it about 240 yards, which for a new golfer I think is really well, you know.
And this particular one is quite cool. I mean, very playable and very straight from here. I think it worked out okay then.
We'll show you this one. I mean, he's pushed it a little bit right, but as I was telling him, his expectations are very high. So when he pushes one right, it's still in play, you know, and I think that's a big advantage. We'll just show you this one, guys.
It's 180.
180.
Yeah, 180 from here. And I don't have any club which will go 180 from here. Well, I'll use...
you know, remember, we set a target of 100. This is one of the hardest holes on the course.
Is it?
So effectively, you know, you don't have to hit it 180. If you don't feel like you can hit it 180, then maybe think about what club could you... Well, I shouldn't be coaching you here, should I, actually?
No, you're not coaching me.
No, I'm not coaching you.
Because what I'm doing, I'm giving a go.
Right. No
Whatever
problem.
happens, I'm just giving a go because I only have 6.
Yeah.
And it's very basic clubs as well, but I'm giving a go.
No problem. Oh, he's made a great connection. I don't think he's going to have the distance to get over this bunker here.
But quite a nice chip
short
from
or
there.
in it?
It's on the side of the bunker.
On the side of it.
And I'm quite happy about it.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought there when I saw it set off, I thought it had a chance of either getting in the bunker or it was going to be a bit short. So
yes.
Again, I think this is a little bit of a beginner's luck, Toheed.
Is it?
So one of the things I'm going to start putting in my videos, and a lot of people's been asking for it, is ball tracker. You know, as you'll know, me and Toheed, we're pretty new. You know, we've only been doing this a few weeks. You know, but I am going to start to use ball tracker.
Right. Okay.
So that means that I'm going to have to start using another camera, a mobile. You know, and stand the phone behind you.
Okay.
And then we're going to upload it into is it you guys will know this, shot tracer, I think it's called.
Right.
So it will trace the ball fly. I think you guys have been asking for this. I don't think it's something we can do for every shot, but we'll certainly try and do it, you know, on tee shots, I think.
Yes, I think it'll be a good idea. It looks good.
I've seen some of the, you know, top YouTubers, they do it, don't they?
Yes.
Again, he's done very well here. That was the bunker I thought he might have sort of gone into, but he has pushed it a little bit further right than that. But again, he's took out the trouble.
I didn't push anything. I just hit the ball. I don't know where it's going. I didn't hit anything.
We've got a bit of a shadow there. Let me see if I can get out of the way. This is a very tricky shot.
Don't worry, I'm not bothered about this elephant grave in between.
There's quite a big hump, you know, between the ball and the flag, which you'll see a bit more when we move in.
Ah!
Toheed.
Ah!
We've done this coaching.
Yes.
But this is the thing, you know, at this stage, you can have the lessons and not always bring it onto the course.
Of course, lesson is lesson. You learned. Look, that day we had a ball at one point.
Yeah.
Certain distance. We did a few times. I exactly know how much distance and force I shall use. Today I had no idea how much distance.
Did you think? Can I ask you a question? Did you think about the length of your backswing on that one and just got it wrong, or did you forget about the length of your backswing?
I think I didn't got it right.
You didn't get the sweet connection.
Yeah.
Good point. I'll just show you that hump, guys, because this is what I'm a bit worried about with Toheed here. And you don't always get to see this on TV, you know, when you're watching golf, especially I think when we see the Masters. I don't think we appreciate how much undulation there is in the Masters, but even there I'm walking around that hump and it doesn't really look that big, you know, on the camera, but it is quite a big hump. And then it runs away, you know, from there, the green runs away, and you know, it's a tricky one, that. But I think for the Masters, I think it was James Robinson, he was telling me when he went, he could not believe the undulation. You know, he's watched it on TV so many times and he just couldn't appreciate, you know, how severe the undulation were until you've actually been there. So I think there is something for watching live golf. Have you got your ball,
okay.
Toheed?
All I need to do is just okay. All I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw it there. It'll roll down, hopefully.
Right. I'm going to get a behind or down the line view. We're in the sun a little bit here, but well, it's a good connection.
Come on, roll. Oh, no way. I didn't realize it's not going to roll.
I'll tell you what.
I thought it will roll down all the way down.
It wasn't a bad line if it had got a bit better weight. But it's better than Fox's chip on here this week.
No, I was expecting it will roll down. All I needed to do just throw it there and it'll roll down.
If you watch James Robinson's channel, we had a little bit of a match, me, James and Foxy. And Foxy were at back here. And he'd hit 2 shots to the back of the green on this incredibly long hole. And I'm not taking mickey out of you, Foxy, but we have all said you need to improve your chipping. Now, you might be able to drive it past me, but you can't chip. Anyway, let's get back to this one. So Toheed, he's had 1, he's had 2, 3, so 4, he's putting for 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, yes, that's right, he's putting for 5. Again, it's quite sunny tonight. I'm sorry about the shadows. It's downhill this. I don't know if he's going to have got the touch.
No.
That's gone past a lot further than he expected. This is one of the points I've just made, you know, earlier, and I was telling Toheed, is that a lot of golf is just learnt through experience, you know, and
on top of that, how do I know how this green gonna behave, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how this green gonna behave. All I expected from that hump,
Yeah.
I thought if I drop it there, it will come all the way down here.
I think you made a reasonably good read, but you just didn't execute the shot how you would have liked. But
Right, okay.
let's see if Toheed can make this putt. Oh wow, tap it in. Well done.
Is that triple bogey?
That was 5, 6, 7, it were, yeah.
Triple bogey.
Yeah, but it weren't a disaster, you know.
Yeah.
It weren't a disaster. I think, you know, again, there weren't a lot you could have changed, but I think through experience you would have done things differently, wouldn't you? If you were in the same position next time,
Yeah.
I think you would have played things a
Well,
little bit
I would
different.
know that the ball not gonna roll down as much. I
Yeah.
have to play a little bit faster, and then it'd be fine. I relied on that particular hump.
Yeah.
And again, as I said before, reading comes with experience.
Yeah.
And not essentially your own judgment. At the moment, I'm guessing everything, and a guess is a guess.
So we've just played 9 holes. We've not actually been calculating the score as we've gone along, so we're going to go and work that one out.
Well, it's all disaster bogeys.
I mean, after the first hole, you'll probably agree, guys. I was thinking that it might be the last we ever see of Toheed, but after that, he's really done well. And you know, I'd be interested to see what you've scored, and let us know. Is that as good as you was expecting, or is it better? For me, I think it was very good for a first attempt.
Right, okay.
And I can see lots of potential, lots of areas that we can improve.
Good.
So you know, it's all positive.
Let's hope so.
So we're going to add that up, guys, and we'll come back and let you know